Okay, well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get the auction started. I want to welcome everyone here today, and it's great to see everybody, and I'm glad you're here with us today, and hope you enjoy your time with us throughout this day. And we want to want to give everybody a very Merry Christmas coming up here this week, and hope everyone has a great Christmas. And we'll be back here next Tuesday, same time. We'll run right through the holidays, so just keep that in mind. So once again, thanks for coming out, and I think as soon as they bring the calf in, we'll be ready to get started. $69.55 on the bull calf. Here we go, right there, about 12, here we get 1200, everybody get 12, here we get 12, 12 quarter, but about 12, here we get 12 and a quarter, at 12 and a quarter half, here about 50, here we get 12.50, at 12.25, here about 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50, 12.25, here about 50, we get 50, we get 50, sold right over 12.25, 58.61. 69.66 bull calf right there, here right there, about 12, here we get 1200, here we get 12, at 12 here, but about 12, here we get 1200, here we get 12, here we get 12, here we get 12 here, but about 12, 12 quarter, but about quarter, we get 12 and a quarter, at 1200, we get 12 and a quarter, 12 here, we get 12 and a quarter half, here, but about 50, we get 12.50, at 12.50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 12.50, we get 12.50, we get 12.50, sold it over 12.25, 58.61. 69.67 heifer, 69.67 on the heifer here. At the about 11, we get 1100 now quarter, 11 here, we get 11 a quarter, and now half here, but on 50, 11.50, 11.50, we get 50, we get 50, 11.50, 11.25 here, but on 50, 11.25 here, but on 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50, sold it over 11.25, 58.61 on one. 69.68 heifer, 69.68 on the heifer here. At the about 1,000, we get down to 1,000 quarter. At 10 a quarter, 10 a quarter half. Here about 50, 75, 10.75 now 11, 1100 now quarter, 11 quarter half. Here about 50, 11.50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 11.50, 11.25. Here about 50, 11.50, 11.25. Here about 50, sold it over 11.25, 58.61 on one. 69.63 bull calf, 69.63 on the bull calf here. At about 12, at 1,200, everybody get 12. Here, but about 12, here, we get 1,200 and a quarter. Everybody get 12, 12 and a quarter. At 12, 12 and a quarter, but about quarter, everybody get 12 and a quarter. At 1,200, everybody get 12 and a quarter. You money, everybody get 12 and a quarter. Everybody get 12, 12 and a quarter. Everybody get 12 and a quarter. Sold it over 1,200, but about 90, 100. 69.59 bull calf, 69.59 on the bull calf here. At about 1,000, everybody get down, everybody get 1,000. Everybody get down, everybody get 1,000, everybody get 900, everybody get 9 quarter half. Here about 50, 950, 75, around 1,000. Everybody get down about 1,000 quarter, but about 10 quarter half. Here about 50, everybody get 1050, at 1050, 75, 1075. Here about 1075, 1,100, everybody get 11. At 1075, here everybody get 11, 1075, here everybody get 11, everybody get 11, everybody get 11. Sold it over 1075, 1031. 70.64 bull calf on the bull calf. I tell you about 1,000. Everybody get down, everybody get 1,000. Everybody get down, about 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. Everybody get 900. Everybody get 9 quarter half. People about 50. At 950, 50, 75 down 1,000. Everybody get down, about 1,000 now quarter. But about 10 a quarter half. People about 1050. Down 75, 1075 down 11, 1100. Everybody 11, 1080. 1080 now 90. Everybody get 1090, 90. Everybody get 90. Everybody get 90. Sold it over 1080, 40 on one. 69.91 bull calf, right there, about 1,000. Everybody get down, everybody get 1,000 quarter, but about 10, 10 a quarter, 10 a quarter half, about 50, 75, 10, 75, people about 10, about 60, 10, 60, now 70, 70, now 80, everybody get 80, everybody get 80, everybody get 10, 80, everybody get 80, everybody get 80, everybody get 80, everybody get 80, sold it over 10, 70, 10, 31. 69.57 bull calf, 69.57 on the bull calf. Right there, about 1,000. Everybody get down, about 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. Everybody get 900. Now quarter, 90. Everybody get 9 a quarter. Everybody get 9 a quarter. Did you say 9 a pair? 9 now quarter. Everybody get 9 a quarter half. About 50. At 950. Everybody get 50. Some of them. People about 9. Some of them 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. Now quarter. But about 10 a quarter. Everybody get 10. 10 a quarter. About 10 a quarter. Everybody get 10. Everybody get 10. 25. Sold it every 1,000. 40 on one. 69.64 heifer, 69.64 on the heifer. I think about 1,000. Everybody get 1,000 quarter, but about 10, everybody get 10 a quarter, 10 a quarter, 10 a quarter, 10, 10 a quarter half. About 10.50, 10.50, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 10.50, 10.25. About 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 50. Sold it over 10.25, 40 on 20. 69.54 bull calf. Here we go. Right team, about 90. Everybody get 7. Somebody get 700. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 6. Everybody get 6. Everybody get 6. Everybody get 6. Everybody get 5 here. But about 5 quarter. Hit 5 quarter half. Here, but about 550. 75. 5. Somebody down here. But about 575. And now 6. Everybody gets 6 here and a quarter half. Here, but about 650. And now somebody 5. Everybody gets 6. Somebody 5. Now 7. Somebody get 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 700. 6. Somebody 5. Here, but about 7. 6. Somebody 5. Everybody get 7. Sold it over 6. Somebody 5. 40 on 3. 69-65, bull calf, 69-65 on the bull calf. Right here we go there. Right here, but I'm on 12. Here we get 1,200. Everybody get 12. At 12 here, but I'm on 12. Here we get 12. Here we get 12. Here we get 12. 11. We get 1,100. Here we get 11. Here we get 1,000. Quarter, half. Here, 1,100. Now quarter. 11 a quarter. 11 a quarter. Half. Here, but I'm on 50. 75. Now 12 here, but I'm at 12. 12 quarter. At 12 and a quarter. Everybody get 12 and a quarter. 12 here, but I'm on 12 and a quarter. 12 and a quarter half. At 12 and a half. Here, but I'm on 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Here, we get 12.50. At 12.50. We get 50. We get 50. We get 12.50. Sold up over 12.25. 58.61. 69.53, 69.53 on the bull calf. Right there, about 9. Here we get 9. Here we get 9. 9. Here we get 9. Here we get 9. 8. At 800 now quarter. Here we get 8 a quarter half. Here we get 50. Somebody 5. Here we get 8. Somebody 5. At 8. Somebody 5. 9. Here we get 9. We get 9 quarter. 9 a quarter. We get 9 a quarter. 9. We get 9 a quarter half. Here we get 50. Somebody 5. Here we get 9. Somebody 5. At 9.50 we get somebody 5. Here we get 9. Somebody 5. Now 1,000. We get down now quarter. But 10 a quarter. We get 10 a quarter. At 10. 10 a quarter. We get 10 a quarter. 10. We get 10. We get 10 a quarter. Sold it over 1,000. 10.31. 69.60 bull calf, 69.60 on the bull calf right here. Here we go. About 1,000. Everybody get down. Everybody get down now quarter. But about 10. Everybody get 10 a quarter. About 10. 25. 50. 10.50. Somebody 5 here. But about 10. 75. 1,100 here. Everybody get 11. Everybody get 11. Everybody get 11. Now 10. 10. 10. But about 11. 10. $1,100 now 10. 10. 10. But about 10. Everybody get 11. 10. 10. 10. 10. But about 10. Sold it over 1,100. 10. 31. 69.94. 69.94 bull calf. Right there, about 900. Here we get 9. Here we get 9. Here we get 9. We get $900 now quarter. Here we get 9 a quarter. At 9 here we get 9 a quarter half. Here, but I'm 50. We get 9. 50. We get 9. 50. We get 9. 50. 950. 950. 75. 9. 75. Here we get 1,000. $1,000. We get 1,000. 9. 75. Here, but I'm 1,000. Quarter. But I'm 10 a quarter. We get 10 a quarter. 10 a quarter. 10. 10. 20. 10. 20. Got to be 10. 20. 10. 20. 20. We get 20. 10. 10. But I'm 20. We get 20. We get 20. Sold it over 10. 10. 10. 31. 70-74 bull calf, 70-74 on the bull calf here. Right here, 1,200. Even about 12 quarter. And now half. Even about 50. 75. 12. 75. 12. 75. 60. 70. 12. 70. Somebody get 70. 12. 60. We get 70. We get 70. We get 70. 12. 60. We get 70. Sold it over 12.60. 58.61. 70-61 bull calf. 70-61 on the bull calf. Right here, but about 9. Here we get 9. Here we get 9. 9. Here we get 9. We get 9. 8. We get 8. We get 8 here. We get 8 here. But about 7. 7. We get 7. We get 7. We get 6. 60. Here we get 60. We get 5. Here but about 500. Here we get 5. 3. 3. But about 300. Here we get 3. We get 3. We get 300 here. Quarter at 1. Here but about 1 a quarter. 1 a quarter. 1 a quarter. We get 1 a quarter. At 1 a quarter half. Here but about 150. 75. Now 2. 2. 2 quarter. But about 2 and a quarter. We get 2 and a quarter. At 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter half. Here but about 50. 75. Down 3. 3. 3 quarter half. Here but about 350. 75. At 3. 75. 4. We get 4. We get $400 now quarter. We get 4 and a quarter. At 4 and a quarter. We get 4 and a quarter. You want in. We get 4 and a quarter half. Here about 4 and a half. At 4 and a half. Here about 4 and a half. Here we get 4 and a half. 4 and a half. Here we get 4 and a half. Here we get 4 and a half. Here we get 4 and a half. Sold it over 4 and a quarter. 10.31. 69.90. Bull calf, 69.90 bull calf. Right here, but I'm on 8. We give 800. We give 8. We give 8. We give 8 here now. Quarter at 8 here. We give 8 and a quarter half. Here, but I'm on 50. Somebody 5 here. We give 8. Somebody 5 9. We give 9. We give $900 now. Quarter. We give 9 and a quarter. And now half here. But about 950. Somebody 5 9. Somebody 5 here. We give 975. And now 1,000. And now quarter. But about 10 and a quarter. We get 10 and a quarter. You want in. We get 10 and a quarter. 10 10 and a quarter. We get 10 and a quarter half. Here, but I'm on 50. We get 10 50. We get 10 50. We get 50. We get 50. We get 10 50. Sold it over 10 25 90 100. Yeah, 69.58 bull calf, 69.58 on the bull calf here. Right there, but about 1,000. We get down now quarter, but about 10. We get 10 and a quarter. 10 10 and a quarter, but about 10 and a quarter. We get 10. We get 10 and a quarter half. But about 10 50. Somebody 5 here, but about 10 75. 10 somebody 5 11. We get $1,100. We get 11. 10 somebody 5 here. We get 11. 10 somebody 5 here. We get 11. Sold it over 10 75. 10 31. 70-63 bull calf, 70-63 on the bull calf here. Right there, but about 1,000. $1,000. We get $1,000 now quarter, but about 10 10 a quarter, but about 10 a quarter. 10 10 a quarter, 10 a quarter half. Yeah, but about 50. Somebody 5, 10 somebody 5 here. 11 1100. We get 11 now quarter, 11 a quarter. We get 11 a quarter. 11 we get 11 a quarter. 11 we get 11 a quarter. 11 25 25 50. 11 50. Now 75. 11 somebody 5 12. Here, but about 12 12 and a quarter. 12 12 and a quarter. We get 12 and a quarter. 12 here. We get 12 and a quarter. Sold it over 1,200. But about 40 on 20. 69.92 bull calf. And 69.92 on the bull calf here. I tell you, but I'm only going to get 12. Here, but I'm on 1200. Here, but get 12, 11. 11 now, quarter. 11, here, but 11 a quarter. Here, but 11, 25. Here, but I'm on 11, 25. 11, 25. Here, but I'm on 11, 25. Here, but 11, 25. 11, 25. Here, but 11, 25. Sold at over 1100. 90, 100. 69.61 bull calf. Retain about 11, we get $1,100, we get 11, we get 1,000, we get down about 1,000, quarter, but about 10, a quarter, we get 10, a quarter, 10, a quarter, but about 10, a quarter, 10, a quarter, we get 10, a quarter, but about 10, we get 10, a quarter, we get 10, a quarter, 10, 25, but about 10, 25, but about 10, 25, sold at over 1,000, 90, 100. 70, 65, bull calf, 70, 65 on the bull calf. Right here, about 1,000. We get down about 1,000, quarter, but about 10, a quarter. Now half, about 10, 50, 75, now 11, $1,100 now, quarter, 11 a quarter, we get 11 a quarter. 11 a quarter, we get 11, we get 11 a quarter, we get 11, 25, 11, 25, here we get 11, 25. Sold at over 1,100, but I'm on 90, 100. 69.93 bull calf, right there, about 1,000. We get there, about 1,000. We get 1,000 here, quarter, half, here, about 10, 50. 10, 50, we get 50, 75 here, about 10, 75. Now 11, we get 11, 10, 80, 80. Now 90, we get 10, 90. Now 11, $1,100, we get 11, 10, 90, we get 11, we get 11, we get 11, 10, 90, we get 11, 10, 90, we get 11. Sold at over 10, 90, 10, 31. 70, 71 heifer, 70, 71 on the heifer. Right there, here we go on this one. Right there, about 1,100. Here we get 11, we get 11,000. Quarter, about 10, we get 10 a quarter. 10, a quarter, about 10 a quarter. Half, about 10, 50, 75 here. Down 11, we get 1,100. Down quarter to half here, about 50, 75, 11, 75, 1,200. 12, 11, 80. Now 90, we get 90, we get 90. Now 12, here, about 1,200. We get 12. Been here before, but about 12. 12 here, but about 12. Now 10, 10, about 10. We get 12, 10. 12 here, but about 12, 10. We get 12, 10. But about 12, 10. Sold at over 1,200. 58. 61 on one. 69.99 bull calf, 69.99 on the bull calf here. Right there, but I'm only to give 800. Here, but to give 8, but to give 8, but to give 8, 5. Hit 5 here, but I'm on 5 here now. Quarter, but to give $500 now. Quarter, but about 5 and a quarter. Hit 5 and a quarter, but to give 5 and a quarter. 5 here, but I'm on 5 and a quarter, but to give 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. Did you say 5 and a quarter here? Half. Here, but I'm on 550. Hit 550. Somebody 5. Somebody about 6. Here, but to get 60, but to get 60, but to get 6. Hit 5. Somebody 5. Here, but I'm on 6. 5. Somebody 5. Here, but I'm on 6. Here, but to get 60, but to get 60, but to get 6. Sold it over 5. Somebody 5. 2087. 2087. 69.62 heifer, 69.62 on a heifer here. I think about 1,000. We get down now quarter, but about 10. We get 10 a quarter. We get 10 a quarter. Half. But about 50. Somebody 5, 10. Somebody 5, 11. Now quarter, 11 a quarter, 11 a quarter. We get 11 a quarter, 11, 25. Now 50, 50, 50. Somebody 5, 11, 75, 11, 75. Here, but about 75 here. We get 16. Now 70. 11, 70. Now 80. We get 80. We get 80. We get 80. 11, 70. We get 80. 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 Sold at over 11, 70. 90, 100. 70, 52, bull calf, 70, 52 on the bull calf here. I think about 12, here, but about 1,200, here, but to get 12. At 12, here, but about 12, here, but about 12, here, but to get 12, here, but about 12, here, but to get 12, here, but to get 12, down quarter. At 12, but about 12 and a quarter, half, here, but about 50, somebody 5, here, but about 12, somebody 5, 13, but about 13. At 12, somebody 5, here, but about 13, 12, somebody 5, here, but about 13, but to get 13. Sold at over 1275, 58, 61. 70, 73, 70, 73, bull calf. Here we go, right there, but about, retain about 12 quarter, but about 12 here, we get 12 and a quarter. And now half here, but about 1250, 1250, 75, 1275, 1275 here, we get 1275. At 16, now 70, we get 1270, we get 1270, now 80, 1280, now 90, we get 1290, 1280, we get 90, 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 sold at over 1280, but on 5861. 70, 68 heifer, 70, 68 on the heifer. Right here, 11, we get 1100, we get 11, we get 11, we get 11, we get 1,000. 1,000, we get 1,000, we get 1,000, we get 1,000, we get 900, we get 9, 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 8, we get 8, we get 800, we get 8, 6. That's 6 here, but I'm on 6, 5 here, but I'm on 5 here, but I'm on 5, 5 here, but I'm on 5, 3, 3, 3, 3, but I'm on 3, 2, 2, 2, but I'm on 200, here, we get 2. At 2, 200 now, quarter, 1 here, but I'm at 1 a quarter. At 1, 1 a quarter, we get 1 a quarter. 1 here, but I'm at 1 a quarter, we get 1 a quarter. 1 here, but I'm at 1 a quarter. 1 here, but I'm at 1 a quarter, we get 1 a quarter, we get 1 a quarter. Sold up over 100. 43, 76, 43, 76. 70, 72, bull calf, right there, but about 9, here we get 900, we get 9, now quarter, 9, here we get 9 a quarter, we get 9 a quarter, 9 a quarter, half, 75, 9, 75, here we get 9, 75, and now 1,000, we get $1,000 now quarter, but about 10, we get 10 a quarter, half, and about 10, 50, 75, here we get 10, 75, and now 11, 1100, we get 11, we get 11, 10, 80, now 90, we get 10, 90, 10, we get 90, 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 sold it over 10, 80, 10, 31. 69.96, 69.96, bull calf, right there, about 9, here we get 900 now, quarter, and 9, we get 9 quarter, we get 9 quarter, half, here about 150, somebody 5, 9, somebody 5, here we get 1,000, $1,000 now, quarter, about 10, we get 10, a quarter, half, about 10, 50, somebody 5, 10, somebody 5, 10, somebody 5, 10, 50, we get 10, somebody 5, here we get 10, somebody 5, 10, 50, somebody 5, sold it over 10, 50, 90, 100. 70, 67, bull calf, 70, 67 on the bull calf. How about taking on 8? We take 800, we take 8, we take 8, we take 8, 6, here we take 6, here we take 6, we take 5, here we take 500 now, quarter, half, here we take 550, 550, somebody about 5, here we take 5, somebody about 6, here we take 6 here and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, half, here we take 650, 650 now, somebody about 6, somebody about now, 7, 7, we take 7, we take 7 now, quarter, 7 and a quarter, we take 7 and a quarter, half, here we take 750, somebody about here we take 7, somebody about 8, at $800 now, quarter, we take 8 and a quarter, half, here we take 850, we take 50, we take 50, somebody about 8, somebody 5, at 8, somebody about here we take 8, somebody about 850, we take 8, somebody 5, 8, somebody 5, sold it over 850, 40 on 2. 70, 66, bull calf. 70, 66 on the bull calf. Here we go. Right team, about 1,000. We get down about $1,000 now. Quarter half. About 10, 50, somebody about 10, somebody 5, 10, somebody about 75. Now 11. We get 11, we get 11, 10, 80. Now 90. And now 11, $1,100 now. 10, 10, 10, about 10, 20, 11, 20, 11, 20, 20. We get 20, we get 20, we get 20, we get 20, 11, 20, we get 20, we get 20. Sold it over 11, 10, 90, 100. 70, 62, bull calf, 70, 62 on the bull calf, right there, here we go, this one there, about 11, $1,100, we get 11, we get 11, we get 1,000, $1,000, we get $1,000 now, quarter, but about 10, we get 10, a quarter, we get 10, a quarter, half, about 10, 50, 10, 50, 75, here, about 10, 75, 10, 75, here, now 11, we get $1,100, we get 11, 10, 75, here, we get 11, 10, 75, here, we get 11, 10, 75, here, we get 11, sold it over 10, 75, 90, 100. 7307, 7307, bull calf. Here we go. Time, but about low, we get 1,200. Here we get 12. Here about 12. Here we get 12. 11. We get 1,100. We get 11. 11. We get 11. We get 11. We get 1,000. Now quarter, but about 10. We get 10 a quarter. We get 10 a quarter. 10, 10 a quarter. 10, 10 a quarter. But about 10 a quarter. We get 10 a quarter. Half. About 10, 50. 10, 50. Somebody vibe here now. 11. We get 1,100. We get 11. Now quarter. 11 a quarter. Half. About 50. 11, 50. 11, 50. We get 50. We get 50. We get 50. Somebody vibe here. But about 11. Somebody vibe. You want in 11. Somebody vibe 12. Here. But about 1,200. We get 12. 12 here. But now quarter. But about 12 and a quarter. Half. About 12.50. 12.50. We get 50. We get 50. We get 50. Somebody 5, here about 12, somebody 5, 12, somebody 5, 12, somebody 5, sold it over 12.50, 58, 61, 71, 48, heifer. 71.48 on the heifer right there. Here we go. This one there. But I'm on 8. We take 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 8. 6. 6 here. But I'm on 6. Here we take a city. We take a city. We take a city. We take 5 here. But I'm on 5 here. But I'm on 5 here. We take 3. But I'm on 3. 3. 3. 3 quarter half. At 350. But I'm on 50. Somebody down 4. We take 4. We take 400. We take 4. At 4. We take 4. We take 400. We take 4. 4. Now quarter. We take 4 and a quarter half. Here. But I'm on 450. Somebody 5. And now 5 here. But I'm on 5. 4. Somebody 5 here. But I'm on 5. 4. Somebody 5 here. But I'm on 5 here. We take 5 here. We take 5. Sold it over 475. 40 on 2. 69.95, 69.95, bull calf, but about 1,000. We get $1,000 now, quarter, but about 10, we get 10 a quarter, 10, 10 a quarter, but about 10 a quarter, now half, here, but about 10, 50, somebody 5, here, we get 10, somebody 5, now 11, we get 11, 10, 80, we get 80, 90, we get 10, 90, now 11, 11 here, we get 11, 1100, we get 11, we get 11, we get 11, 10, 90, we get 11, 10, 90, we get 11, we get 11, now 10, 11, 10, 10, 10, but about 10, 20, now 30, 30, we get 30, 40, but about 40, we get 40, we get 40, we get 40, we get 40, sold it over 11, 30, 10, 31. 7,000, lot 7,000 on the heifer, right there. Here we go. Right there, but about 1,000. We get 10, but about 1,000. We get 1,000. We get 800. Here we get 8. We get 8. We get 8 here now. Quarter at 800. We get 8 and a quarter. We get 8 here. We get 8 and a quarter. We get 8 and a quarter. 8 here. We get 8 and a quarter. We get 8 and a quarter. At 8 here. We get 8 and a quarter. 8 here. We get 8 and a quarter. We get 8 and a quarter. We get 8, 25, 50. But about 50, 50. We get 50. Somebody 5. Now 9. We get 9. We get 9 quarter. 9 a quarter half. Here. But about 9, 50. Somebody 5. 9, somebody 5 here. We get 9, 75. 9, somebody 5 here. We get 1,000. Now quarter. But about 10. We get 10 and a quarter half. But about 10, 50. Somebody 5 here. But about 10, 75. At 10, 50. We get somebody 5 here. But about 10, 75. 10, somebody 5, 11. We get 1,100. We get 11. Now quarter. 11 a quarter half. But about 50. 11, 50. We get 50. Somebody 5 here. But about 11, 75. Somebody 5. Somebody 5. Somebody 5. Sold it over 1150. But I'm on 61, 81. 70, 69, 70, 69 on the bull calf. Right here, bottom 12. Here we get 12. Here we get 12. Here bottom 1200. We get 12. Here we get 1,000. We get 10. Bottom 1,000. We get 1,000. We get 1,000. We get 1,000. We get 800. At 8 here, quarter. Bottom 8. We get 8 and a quarter. We get 8 and a quarter. Out half. Bottom 50. Some 5 down 9. We get 9 quarter. 9 and quarter. 9 and quarter half. Bottom 50. Some 5 here. We get 1,000. And out quarter. Bottom 10 and a quarter half. Bottom 10. 50. Some 5 here. We get 10. Some 5 11. 1,100 now quarter to half. Bottom 50. 1150. 1150. Somebody 5. 11 somebody 12. People limit 1,200 now quarter to half. What about 1250? And now somebody 5, 1275, 1250, somebody 5, 1250. We get somebody 5 here. What about 1275? Sold it over 1250, 5861. $71.49 heifer. $71.49 on the heifer. Here we go. Right here, bottom 5. Here, bottom 5. Here, we get 5. Here, bottom 5. Here, we get 5. Here, we get 5. 3, 3, bottom 300. We get 3, 3, 3, 3, bottom 3, 2, 2, bottom 200. Here, we get 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, bottom 2. We get 200. We get 2. We get 2. We get 2. We get 200. Here, bottom 1. At 1 now quarter half. What about bond 50? Somebody 5 down 2, 2 quarter. Bottom 2 and a quarter half. What about 250? Somebody 5. At 275. Here, bottom 275. 275. At 250 now. Somebody 5. Here, bottom 275. 275. Here, we get 275. 3, 3, bottom 3. We get 3. We get 3. We get 3 quarter. And now half. What about 350? At 350, but around 350, somebody 5, 375, 375, 350, we get 375 on the pair, 350, 375, at 350, we get 3, what about 375, we get 375, sold up over 350, 2889. 7201, 7201 bull calf. On the bull calf here, right here, but about 8, but to give 800, but to give 8, but to give 8, 5, here, but about 500, here, but to give 5, 5 quarter, but about 5, here, but to give 5 and a quarter, hit 5, 5 and a quarter half, here, but about 550, somebody 5, 5, somebody 5 here, but to get 6, but to get 60, but to get 6 and now quarter, 6 and a quarter half, now 75, 6, somebody 5, now 7, 7, 7 now quarter, somebody quarter, but to get 7 and a quarter half, here, but about 7 and a half, 7 and a half, here, but about 7 and a half, here, but to get 7 and a half, here, but to get 7 and a half, somebody quarter now half, here, but about 7 and a half, here, but to get 7 and a half, here, but to get 7 and a half, sold it over 7 and a quarter, 2087, 2087. 7202, 7202 on a heifer. Right there, but about 4, we get 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 3, 300, we get 3, 3, 3, 3, but about 3, we get 300, but about 3, we get 3, we get 3, but about 2, 2, 2, 2, but about 2, we get 200, we get 200, but about bond here, but about bond here, but about bond quarter half, but about bond 50, 75, 175 here, gotta be 175, 175 here now 2, 2, but about 200 now quarter, we get 2, we get 2 and a quarter, but about 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, we get 2 and a quarter, you want in Levi, 2 and a quarter, but about quarter, we get 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, we get 2, we get 2 and a quarter, but about 2 and a quarter up there, 2, 2 and a quarter, 2, 2 and a quarter half. Here, what about 250? 250, we get 50, we get 50, somebody 5 here, what about 275, 275 here, what about 3, 3, what about 3, we get 3, we get 3, now quarter, we get 3, 3 and a quarter, 3 here, what about 3 and a quarter, we get 3 and a quarter, sir, we get 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 3, 10, 20, what about 20, we get 20, we get 20, we get 20, we get 20, sold it over 3, 10, put them on number 8694. 7146, 7146 on the bull calf. And right there, but about 1,000. We get down, but about 1,000. Now quarter, but about 10. We get 10 and a quarter. We get 10 and a quarter. 10 and a quarter, but about 10 and a quarter half. But about 1050. 1050. We get 50. We get 50. We get 1050. We get 1050. But about 50. We get 50. We get 1050. We get 1050. We get 1050. Somebody 5. 10 somebody 5. Now 10 somebody 5. 11. We get 11. 10 80. We get 80. We get 80. Now 90. We get 10 90. Now 11. 1100. Now 10 10. 10 about 10. We get 11 10 20. 20. We get 20. We get 20. 11 20. We get 20. We get 20. We get 20. Sold it over 11 10. 1031. Yeah, 7143 heifer, 7143 on the heifer. Right there, but about 4. We get 4. We get 4. We get 4. We get 3. 3 3 3 quarter. 300. What about 3 and a quarter? 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter up there. But about 3 and a quarter half. Yeah, but about 350. Somebody 5. 3 somebody 5. 4. We get 4. We get 4. 400. We get 4. 3 somebody 5. Yeah, but about 4. We get 4. We get 4. We get 4. 3 somebody 5. Yeah, but about 4. 3 somebody 5. Yeah, but about 4. Sold up over 3 somebody 5. Put them on 2889. 7060 bull calf, 7060 on the bull calf. Right there, but about 1,000. We get 10, but about 1,000. We get 900. Here, we get 9. We get 9. We get 9. Here, we get 900. We get 8 quarter. We get 8 and a quarter half. At 850, but about 50. We get 50. Somebody 5. 8. Somebody 9. We get 9. We get 9 quarter. 9 and a quarter half. Here, but about 50. Somebody 5. Here, we get 1,000. $1,000 now quarter. But about 10. We get 10 and a quarter. We get 10 and a quarter. 1025. 1025. 50. 1050. We get 50. Somebody 5. 10. Somebody 5. Here, but about somebody 5. Here, we get 10. Somebody 5. 10. Somebody 5. Now 11. We get 11. We get 11. 1080. Now 90. We get 1090. Now 11. 1100. 11, 1100, 11, 1090, now 11, 1090, 11, 1100, 11, 1090, 11, sold it over 1090, 6181. 71-66. 71-66, bull calf. 71-66 on the bull calf. And right there, about 8. At 8, here, big of 8, quarter, big of 8 here, big of 8 and a quarter. At 8 here, big of 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, big of 8, 25. Here, about 25, here, about 8, 25. 25, here, about 8, 25. At 800 down, 25, here, about 8, 25, 25, 50. Here, about 50, 75, 8, 75, 9, big of 9 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, half. Here, about 50, 75, and now 1,000, big of down, about quarter, now half. Here, about 10, 50, 10, 50, big of 50, big of 50, big of 10, 50. Sold it over 10, 25, 61, 81. On 2. 71-65. 71-65 bull calf. Paying about 1,000. Ready to get down to now quarter. At 10, 10 a quarter half. Here, about 10 and a half. 75, 10, 75 here. Now 11 and now quarter. 11 quarter. 11 10. 11 10 20. 20. What about 20? Ready to get 20. Ready to get 20. Ready to get 20. 11 20. Ready to get 20. Ready to get 20. Ready to get 20. Sold up over 11 10. Put them on number 61 81. On 2. 71-64 bull calf. 71-64 on the bull calf here. Right, but about 10, but about 9, but 1,000 quarter, but about 10 a quarter half, but about 10, 50, 75, 10, 75, 11, and now quarter, 11 a 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 quarter half, 11.50, but about 50, 50, 51 in here, 11.50, 50, sold up over 11.25, 61-81. You want that one on 2? Yep. 70-51 heifer, 70-51 on a heifer here. I tell you about 12. Here about 12, 11, now quarter, 11, 11 a quarter, 11 a quarter, about 25, 11, 25, 50, 11, 50, 75, 11, 75 here, down 12, here about 12, 12, here we get 12, 11, 80, now 90, we get 90, we get 90, now 12, here about 12, 10, 10, but about 10, 20, 12, 20, we get 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 20, sold it over 12, 10, 61, 81. 69-76 bull calf. 69-76 on the bull calf here, right there. Here we go. All right, here about 5. Here about 500. Here we get 5. Here about 5. Here about 5. Here we get 5. Here we get 5. 3, 3, 3, 3. But about 3. 3, 3. But about 3. We get 3. We get 3. We get 300. Here about 3. 2, 2, 2. But about 2. We get 200. We get 2. We get 200. Here about 1. Bond here. But about 1. Here about 1. But about 1. But about 1. But about 1. Here but about 50. 50. But about 50. We get 50. We get 50. 75. 75 now 100 now quarter. 1 a quarter half. Here but about 1. 50. 75. Now 2. But about 200 down and a quarter. But about 2 and a quarter half. But about 250. 250. We get 50. We get 50. We get 250. 225. But about 250. We get 50. We get 50. We get 50. Sold up over 225. Put them on 28, 89. 69-72. 69-72 bull calf. But about 5, here but about 5, here we get 5, here but about 5, here we get 5, 3, 3, 3, but about 3, we get 3, we get 3, 3, 3, 3 quarter, but about 3, we get 3 and a quarter, 3, 3 and a quarter, but about 3 and a quarter half, about 350, 350, we get 50, we get 50, somebody about 3, somebody about 4, we get 4, we get 400, we get 4, 4, 4, we get 4, 3, somebody about 4, 400, we get 4, we get 4, we get 4, we get 4, 3, somebody about 4, we get 4, sold up over 375, 43, 76. 71-20 heifer, 71-20 on a heifer. I tell you about 5, here about 5, here about 5, 3, 3, but about 3, 3, 3, 3, but about 3, we get 3, we get 3, we get 200, but about 2, 2, 2, 2, but about 2, we get 2, we get 2, we get 2, we get 200, but about 1, here, but about 1, but about 50, 50, but about 50, we get 50, now 75, 75, here, but about 75, 75, 75, now 100 here, but about 1, here, but about 1, now quarter, 1 quarter half, but about 150, and now 75, 175, here, 175, 175, 175 at 150, 75 down 2, 2 but about 2, we get 2, we get 2, 2 but about 2, 175 here, but about 2, 75 here, but about 2, we get 2, we get 2, 2 quarter, but about 2, we get 2 and a quarter, we get 225, 225, 50, 250, we get 50, we get 50, we get 250, 250, 75, 275 here, but about 275, 75, 275, 3, 3, 3, 3, but about 3, 275, but about 3, we get 3, we get 3, we get 3, sold at number 275, put them on number 2910, 2910. 69-73, you said bull calf. 69-73 on the bull calf. Right, here about 6. Here we get 5. Here 5, here about 5. Here about 5. Here about 5. Here we get 5. Here we get 5. 3, 3, but about 3. We get 3. We get 300. We get 3. 3, 3, 3, but about 3. 2, 2, but about 2. We get 2. We get 2 quarter, but about 2. We get 2 and a quarter. 2, 2 and a quarter, but about quarter. We get 2 and a quarter. 1 in here. We get 2 and a quarter, but about 2 and a quarter. 225, 225, 50, but about 50, 75, 275, 3. We get 3. We get 3. We get 300 now quarter. 3 and a quarter half. But about 3, 50, 75. But about 3. 375. At 350 up here, but about 375 here, but about 375. 4, we get 4, we get 4, we get 4. And now quarter, we get 4, 4 and a quarter, we get 4 and a quarter half. Here, but about 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half. At 4 9 here, we get 4 and a half. 75 here, but about 4, 75 here, we get 475, 475. At 4 and a half here, but about 475 here, we get 475, 475 here, we get 475. Sold up every 4 and a half, 43.76. 71.25 bull calf, 71.25 on the bull calf. I'm a team, but about 3, but I get 3, but about 3, we get 3, we get 3, 2, T, but about 2, we get 2, 2, 2, we get 200, but about 1. At 1 here, but about 1, we get 1, but about 1, but about 1, but get 1, but get 1, 50. At 50, but about 50, we get 50, 75 here, but about 75, 75, 75 here, but about 75, 75 here, but about 75. At 50, 75, 75, now 100 here, but about 1, 1 now quarter, 1 quarter now half here, but about 150. And now 75, 175, 2, we get 2, we get 200, we get 2, and 75 here, but about 2, 1 in, we get 2. At 200 here, we get 2, 2, but about 2, we get 2, we get 2, we get 2, and 75, put them on 2, 75, put them on 2, we get 2, we get 2, we get 2. Sold up over 175, put them on 43.76. 71.45. Bull calf, 71.45 on the bull calf. Right here, but about 11. We get 1100. We get 11. 11 here, we get 11. 1100 here, but about 11. We get 1,000. We get 1,000, but about 1,000. We get 1,000 now. Quarter, but about 10. We get 10 a quarter half. What about 10, 50, 75. And now 11. 1100 now. Quarter, 11 a quarter, 11 a quarter. We get 1125. 1100 now. Quarter, we get 11. We get 1125. But about 1125. 1125. You want in 1125. 25. Sold up every 1100. Put them on 61.81 on 2. Yeah, 69.75. 69.75. Heifer. Here we go. Right there, but I'm on 3. 300, here we get 3. 3, 3, 3, but I'm on 3. We get 3. 3, 3, 3, but I'm on 3. 2, 2, but I'm on 2. We get 2. We get 200, here we get 2. 2, 2, but I'm on 2. 2, we get 2. 2, we get 200, here, but I'm at 1. At 1 here, but I'm at 1. 50. 50, we get 50. 75 here, but I'm on 75. 50, 75, 75, 100 here, but I'm at 1. 1 a quarter, 1 a quarter, but I'm at 1 a quarter. 1 a quarter now, half, but I'm on 50. 75. And 175, 175, 2. 2, but I'm on 200 now. Quarter, 2 and a quarter, but I'm on 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, but I'm on 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter hat. She's a 2 and a quarter here. And I'll have here, but I'm on 250. And I'll 75, 275 here, but I'm on 275. 250, we get 275 here, but I'm on 275. 250, we get 275. Sold it over 250. Put them on 29.10. 29.10. 71.22 heifer on a heifer. Right there, but about 5 here, but about 5 here, but about 5 here, but about 5 here, we get 5 here, we get 5, 4, but about 4, we get 4, we get 4, we get 4, we get 3. 3, 3, 3 quarter, but about 3, we get 3 and a quarter, we get 3 and a quarter. 3, 3 and a quarter, but about 3 and a quarter, we get 3, we get 3 and a quarter half, what about 350? 350, we get 50, we get 50, we get 350, 75, 375, down 4, we get 4, we get 4, internet out 3, but about 4, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter half, here, what about 450, 75, 475 here, what about 475, 475 here, what about 475, 475 here, we get 475, sold it over 450, 45.50. At 71.13, bull calf, 71.13 on the bull calf. And right there, about 1,000. 1,000, everybody get 1,000, about 1,000, everybody get 1,000, everybody get 900, everybody get 9, everybody get 9, everybody get 9 quarter. And now everybody get 9 quarter, everybody get 9 quarter, 925, 925 here, about 925, 50. 950, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 950, 75, 975 here, everybody get 1,000, 1,000 quarter, about 10 quarter, everybody get 10, 25, 50. And now 75, 10, 75, 10, 75 here, everybody get 10, 75, 10, 75, sold it over 10, 50. But I'm on 40 on 2, 40 on 2. 70.87 heifer, 70.87 on a heifer here. That name, but about 3, 3, but about 300, everybody get 3. 3, 3, 3 quarter, but about 3, we get 3 and a quarter. 3 here, but about 3 and a quarter, we get 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter. And I'll have here, but about 350, somebody about here, but about 3, somebody about 4, we get 4, we get 400, everybody get 4, 4, 4 quarter, everybody get 4, 4 and a quarter half. At 450, but about 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 450. At 425, but about 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 450. Sold up over 425. Put them on 28.89. 72.25, 72.25 bull calf. And but about 1,000, we get down now quarter, but about 10, we get 10 a quarter, but about 10 a quarter, 10, 10 a quarter, but about 10 a quarter half. How about 10, 50? And now somebody 5, 10, somebody 5 here, we get 11, 1100, we get 11, but about 11, 10, 80, we get 80, we get 80, we get 80, sold it over 10, somebody 5, put them on 61.81 on 2. 72.28 bull calf, 72.28 on the bull calf, but about 1,000 quarter, but about 10, we get 10 a quarter, 10, 10 a quarter, 10, but about 10 a quarter, we get 10 a quarter half, what about 10, 50, somebody 5 here, now 11, 11, we get 11, 10, 80, now 90, we get 90, we get 90, now 11, we get 1100, we get 11, 10, 90, we get 11, we get 11, we get 11, sold it over 10, 90, 61.81 on 2. 72. 72-23, 72-23, bull calf. But they about 12, here, but about 1200, here, get 12, here, 11 and now quarter, so you say 12 here, but about 12, 11 and now quarter, 11, here, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a quarter, 11, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a quarter, 11 here, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a quarter, half, here, but about 50, 1150, 75, 1175, here, but about 75, sold it over 1150. Sorry about that, right there, 58-61. I missed you. 69-79. Heifer on the heifer here. 3, but I'm on 3. We get 3, we get 3, we get 3, we get 3, 2. 2, but I'm on 2. We get 2, we get 2. 100, but I'm at Bond here, but I'm at Bond here, but I'm at Bond, but I'm at Bond, but I'm at Bond. Bond here, quarter, half, but I'm at Bond, 50, 75, now 2, now quarter, now half, now 75, 2, 75, 3, but I'm on 3, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, but I'm on 3 and a quarter, 3, we get 3 and a quarter, we get 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, we get 3 and a quarter, sold at over 345.50. 71-24, heifer, I think about 3, but about 3, but you get 3, but you get 3, but you get 3, 3, but about 3, but you get 3, but you get 3, but you get 3, 2, but about 2, but you get 200, but you get 2, and now quarter, but about 2, 2 and a quarter, but you get 2 and a quarter, half, but about 2, 50, 75, down 3, quarter, half, but about 3, 50, 75, now 4, now quarter, at 4, 4 and a quarter, but you get 4, 4 and a quarter, at 400, now quarter, but you get 4 and a quarter, half, but about 4, 50, 75, 4, 5, but about 5, now quarter, and now half, 5 and a half, 75, 5, 6, but you get 60, but you get 6 and now quarter, that's 6 and a quarter, half, but about 6 and a half, 75, 6, 6, now 7, that's 7, but you get 7, but you get 7, 6, but about 5, but about 7, 6, but about 5, but about 7, sold it over 675, 20, 87, 2087. 7206, 7206, bull calf, and right there, but about 1,000, quarter, and now half, but about 1050, 1050, bidding on somebody about 10, somebody about now 11, now quarter, 11 quarter, 11 quarter, bidding 1125, 1125, 50, 1150, bidding at 50, somebody 5, 11, somebody 5, sold it over 1150, 40 on 1. 69-70 heifer, 69-70 on the heifer. I think about 3, but about 3, but you get 300, but about 3, but you get 3, but you get 3, but you get 3, 2, but about 2, 2, but about 2, but you get 2, but you get 2, but you get 200, but about 1, quarter, 20, but about 1 a quarter, at 1 a quarter, but you get 125, but about 125, 50, at 150, somebody 5, 1, somebody 5, 2, now quarter, but about quarter, now half, but about 250, somebody 5, here, but you get 2, somebody 5, 3, quarter, at 3 and a quarter, but you get 3 and a quarter, 300, now quarter, but you get 3 and a quarter, half, but about 350, somebody 5, 3, somebody 5, and now 4, but you get 400, now quarter, but you get 4 and a quarter, at 4 and a quarter, but you get 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, but you get 4 and a quarter, 4, but you get 4, but you get 4 and a quarter, but you get 4 and a quarter, sold at over 400, 45.50. Yeah, 72-26, bull calf, but about 1,000, but you get down, but about 1,000, but you get down, but about 1,000, but you get 1,000, but you get 1,000, but you get 1,000, but you get 900, and now quarter, 90, but you get 9 quarter, now half, but about 50, 950, but you get 50, but you get 50, now somebody 5, 9, somebody 5, here, but you get 1,000, now quarter, 10 a quarter, half, but about 10, 50, somebody 5, here, but about 10, somebody 5, 11, 10, somebody 5, here, but you get 11, but you get 11, 10, somebody 5, here, but you get 11, sold it over 10, 75, 10, 31, 69-71. Bull calf, 69-71 on the bull calf here, right here. Here we go. And here, but about 5. Here, but about 500. Here, but you get 5. Here, but about 5. Here, but about 5. Here, but you get 5. Here, but about 5. Here, but about 5. 3, but about 3. 3, but about 3. Quarter. 3, but about 3 and a quarter. Half. But about 3. 50. Somebody 5. Here, but about 3. Somebody 5. 4. But you get 4. But you get 4 now. Quarter. At 4 and a quarter. Half. Here, but about 4. 50. Somebody 5. Down 5. Here, but about 5. Here, but about 5. 5 down. Quarter. And now half. Here, but about 5. 50. Somebody 5. 5. Somebody 5. Here, but you get 5. Somebody 5. At 5. Somebody 5. Here now 6. Here, but you get 6. But you get 6. But you get 6 and now quarter and a half. Here, but about 6 and a half. 75, and now 7, 7, but you get 7, but you get 7 now quarter, 7 and a quarter, but you get 7 and a quarter, that's 7, 7 and a quarter, but you get 7, but you get 7 and a quarter, but you get 7 and a quarter, 7, but you get 7 and a quarter, sold at over 720, 87, 2087. 69-77 bull calf, 69-77 on the bull calf here. At about 5, here but about 500, here but get 5, here but about 5, here but get 5, here but get 5, 3, but about 3, but get 3, but about 3. At 300 now quarter, but get 3 and a quarter now half, but about 350, somebody 5 here to 4, but get 4, but get 4 now quarter, but get 4 and a quarter, 425, 50. At 450, somebody 5, here but about 4, somebody 5 here now 5, here but about 5 here now quarter. At 5 here but about 5 and a quarter, half, 5 and a half, somebody 5 down 6, here but get 6, here but get 6 here. Did you say 6? That's 6 here but about 6 and now quarter, here but get 6 here and a quarter and a half. What about 6 and a half? 75, 6 and 5 now 7. 7 to 7, 6 and 5 here, but about 7, 6 and 5 here, but about 7. Sold at over 675, 45.50. 71.50, 71.50 bull calf. Here we go. Right here. About about 7. 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 6. Everybody get 6. Everybody get 6 here. 6. Everybody about 5. 5 and a quarter. If 5 and a down and a quarter. About 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. And now half. About 5.50. Somebody 5. Now 6. Everybody get 6 here and a quarter. 6 and a quarter. Half here. Now somebody about 6. Somebody 5. Now 7. Somebody now quarter. Somebody quarter. Now half. About 7 and a half. 7 and a half. Everybody get 7 and a half. Everybody get 7 and a half. And 7 and a half. Everybody get 7 and a half. Everybody get 7 and a half. Everybody get 7 and a half. Sold at every 7 and a quarter. 17.68. 17.68. 69.74. Bull calf, 69.74 on the bull calf here. Right there, but about 4. Everybody get 4, everybody get 4, everybody get 4, everybody get 3. 3, but about 3, everybody get 3, everybody get 3, everybody get 3, but about 2. 2 here, but about 2, everybody get 2, everybody get 2, everybody get 2. $100 now, quarter, but about 2, 2 and a quarter. 2, 2 and a quarter, everybody get 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter, but about 2 and a quarter, everybody get 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter, everybody get 2 and a quarter, half. 250, somebody 5 down. 3, but about 3. 3 here and a quarter, but about 3 and a quarter, everybody get 3 and a quarter. $300 now, quarter, everybody get 3 and a quarter. 3, everybody get 3 and a quarter now, half. But about 350, somebody 5. 3, somebody 5 here, but about 3, somebody 5. And now 4 now quarter, everybody get 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter, everybody get 4 and a quarter. 4, everybody get 4 and a quarter, everybody get 4 and a quarter. $4, everybody get 4, everybody get 4, everybody get 4 and a quarter. Sold at every 400. 45.50. 71.26. 71.26 on the bull cap. Here we go. Right there, but about 8. Everybody give 800. Everybody give 8. Everybody give 8. Everybody give 8. Everybody give 8. 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 7. Everybody get 5. Hit 5 here, but about 5. Here, but about 5. Here, but about 5. Here, but about 5. Everybody get 5. 3, but about 3. Everybody get 200. Here, but about 2. Quarter. 2, 2 and a quarter. But about 2 and a quarter. Half. But about 250. Somebody 5 down. 3. Here, but about 3. 3 and a quarter. Half. But about 350. Somebody 5 here, but about 3. Somebody 5. 4. At 4 and a quarter. Up there, going to be 4 and a quarter. Half. But about 450. Somebody 5. Now 5. Here, but about 5. Hit 5 and about 5. 5 quarter. But about 5 and a quarter. Hit 5 and a quarter. Half. Here, but about 550. Somebody 5. Somebody about 6. That's 6 here and a quarter. 6 here, but about 6 and a quarter. Half. What about 6 and a half? 6 and a half. Everybody gets 6 and a half. And now 75. 6 and 5 down 7. Everybody gets 7. Everybody gets 7. That's 6 and 5. Here, what about 7? 6 and 5. Here, what about 7? Everybody gets 7. Everybody gets 7. You want in? Everybody gets 7. That's 6 and 5. Here, what about 7? Sold at number 675. Put them on 2087. 2087. 71.12. 71.12. You said bull calf here. I tell you about 1,000. Everybody get down about 1,000. Now quarter, but about 10 and a quarter, half. About 10.50. Somebody 5 here now. 11. Everybody get $1,100 now. Quarter. 1,100 now. Quarter. Everybody get 11 and a quarter. Everybody get 11 and a quarter. 11 and a quarter, half. 11.50. 11.50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. 30. 30. Everybody get 30. 40. Everybody get 40 down. 50. Everybody get 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 50. Sold at every 11.40. 10.31. 69.98. 69.98 heifer right here. But about 11. Everybody get 11. Everybody get 11. 12. 12 now quarter. 12 and a quarter. 12 here. But about 12 and a quarter. $1,200 now quarter. But about 12 and a quarter. 12 and a quarter. Half here. But about 12.50. 12.50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 12.50. 12.50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 12.50. Everybody get 12.50. Everybody get 12.50. Sold at over 12.25. 61.81. 71.63. Bull calf. 71.63 on the bull calf. Right, about 1,000. Everybody get down about 1,000. Now quarter, but about 10. Everybody get 10 and a quarter. 10, 10 and a quarter. But about 10, 25, 50. 10, 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 10, 50. 75. 10, 75 here. Now 11. 1100. Everybody get 11. Everybody get 11. 1100. Now quarter. 11 and a quarter. Everybody get 11. 10, 10, 10. But about 10. 11, 10. 11, 10, 10, 10. But about 10. Everybody get 10. Everybody get 10. Everybody get 10. Sold at over 1100. 61.81 on 2. 69.81 heifer, and but about 3. But get 300. But about 3. But get 3. But get 3. But get 3. But get 3. 2. 2. 2. But about 2. But get 2. But get 200. But about 2. 2. 2. But about 2. But get 2. 2. But get 2. 2. But get 200. But about 1. And 1 here. But about 1 here. But about 1. But get 1. But get 1. But get 1. 1 quarter. 1 here. But about 1 a quarter. And 1 here. But about 1 a quarter. 1 here. But about 1 a quarter. 1 a quarter half. Here. But about 150. And now somebody 5 down 2. 2 quarter. But about 2 and a quarter half. Here. But about 250. Somebody 5. And now 3. 3. 3. But about 3. 3 and a quarter. And 300. Everybody get 3 and a quarter. 3. 3 and a quarter. Everybody get 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter half. And what about 350? Somebody 5. 3. Somebody 5 here to 4. Everybody get 400. And now quarter. Everybody get 4. 4 and a quarter. And 4. Everybody get 4 and a quarter. Everybody get 4 and a quarter. 4. 4 and a quarter. Everybody get 4 and a quarter. 4. Everybody get 4 and a quarter. Everybody get 425. Sold at over 400. 45.50. 72.07. 72.07 bull calf. But about 3. 3. But about 3. 2. 2. But about 2. But get 2. But get 2. But get 2. 2. But get 200. But about 1. And 1 here. But about 1 here. But about 1. But get 1. But about 1. But get 50. 50. But about 50. But get 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 25. 25. 50. $25 now 50. $25 now 50. But about 50. But get 50. Somebody 5 here. But about somebody 5 now 100 here. But about 1. And now quarter. 1 quarter. But about 1 a quarter. 1 a quarter. 1 in. 1 a quarter half. But about 150. And now somebody 5. 1 somebody 5 here. Now 2. 2, T, bottom on 2, biddy get 2, and 1, jump for the 5, bottom on 2, jump for the 5, bottom on 2, biddy get 2, and jump for the 5, bottom on 2, biddy get 2, sold at over 175, 2670, 2670. 7205, 7205, bull calf. Here we go. Right hand, bottom on 7. Anybody gets 6. Anybody gets 6 here and a quarter. Bottom on 6. Anybody gets 6 and a quarter. 6 here, bottom on 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter, bottom on 6 and a quarter. And 6 down, everybody gets 6 and a quarter. Bottom on 6 and a quarter. Half, and bottom on 50. 75, 6 and bottom 5. Now 7, 7 and a quarter. 7 and a quarter. Half, and bottom on 750. 7 and 5. Here, everybody gets 7, 7 and 5. Everybody give 8. Everybody give 8. That's 8 here, bottom on 8. 7, 7 and 5. Here, bottom on 8. 7, 7 and 5. Here, everybody give 8. Everybody give 8. Everybody give 8. Everybody give 8. Sold at over 7, 75. 10, 31. 70 is a number. 70. Lot number right there. 70 bull calf. And bottom at 12. Here bottom at 1200 now quarter. And 12 here bottom at 12 and a quarter half. Here bottom at 1250 75. 1275 13. 13 bottom at 1280 90. 1290 now 13 10 bottom at 10 bottom at 13 10. 13 bottom at 10 we get 13 10 bottom at 10 we get 10 sold at over 1300 58 61. 71, 61, bull calf here, right there, about 1,000, we get down, about $1,000 now, quarter, about 10, we get 10, we get 10 and a quarter, 10 and a quarter, half, here, about 50, 75, now 11, 1,100 now, quarter, 11 and a quarter, half, here, about 50, 1150, we get 50, we get 50, we get 1150, 1150, we get 50, we get 50, we get 1150, but about 50, we get 50, sold at over 1125, 61, 81 on 2. 69, bull calf, 69 on the bull calf. Here we go. That thing bottom on 3, bottom on 3, we get 3, 3 bottom on 3, we get 3, we get 2, 10 bottom on 2, we get 200 bottom on 2, 100 here bottom at 1. Hit bond here, bottom at 1, quarter, half here bottom at 150, 150 here now, 75 down 2, 10 bottom on 200 now, quarter now, half bottom on 50, 75, and now 3, quarter, 3 and a quarter, half here bottom on 350, 75, at 3, 75 to 4, bottom at 400 now, quarter, we get 4 and a quarter, half here bottom at 450, 75, at 4, 75 here bottom on 4, 75 here bottom on 4, 75, 450, we get 475, 450, we get 475, here we get 475, sold at over 450, 45.50. 69, 78 on the bull calf. And bottom on 5, here bottom on 5, here bottom on 5. Hit 5, here bottom on 500. Here we get 5, here bottom on 5, here bottom on 5, here we get 5, here we get 5, 3 bottom on 3, we get 300 bottom on 3. At 3 bottom on 3, we get 300, we get 3 bottom on 3, we get 3, we get 300 bottom on 3, 2 bottom on 2, we get 2 now, quarter now, half bottom on 2, 50 75 now 3, and now quarter, 3 and a quarter, half bottom on 3, 50 75 now 4, bottom at 4 now quarter, and now half bottom at 4, 50 75 to 5, bottom at 5 now quarter, at 5 and a quarter, half now 75, bottom on 5, 75, at 550, we get 5, 6, we get 6 here and a quarter, bottom on 6 and a quarter, half, bottom on 650, 75, and now 7 now quarter, 7 and a quarter, half, bottom on 7 and a half, bottom on 7 and a half, and 7 and a half, bottom on 7 and a half, we get 7 and a half, we get 7 and a half, 7 and a half, bottom on 7 and a half, sold it over 7 and a quarter, 1768. 7127 heifer. I mean, about 5. Here, about 500. Here, about 5. Here, about 5. Here, 5. Here, about 5. Here, we get 5. Here, we get 5. 3. But about 3. We get 3. We get 3. We get 3. We get 3. But about 2. At 2. But about 200. Here, but about 1. Here, but about 1. We get 1. But about 1. Bond here, but about 1. Bond here, we get 100. Here, but about 1. Bond here, but about 1. Here, but about 1. 50. At 50 here now 75. Here, but about 75. 75. Dollar, we get 75. 50 now 75. At $50 now 75. Here, but about 75. 50. We get 75. 50. We get 75. Here, but about 75. 75. Here, we get 75, sold up over 50. Put them on 43, 76, 43, 76, 70, 75. Bull calf, 70, 75 on the bull calf here. I think about 1,000. $1,000 now quarter, about 10, a quarter, half, about 10, 50, 75, 10, 75, now 11. 11, 11, 11, 1100, 11, and now quarter, 11, a quarter, 11, a quarter, half, about 50, 11, 50, 11, 30, 30, about 30, 40, we get 40, we get 40, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, we get 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 50, sold it over 11, 40, 10, 31. 70, 79, bull calf, but about 1,000, and we get down, but about 1,000, $1,000 now quarter, but about 10, we get 10 a quarter, but about 10, 10 a quarter, half, but about 10, 50, 75, and now 11, 11 here now quarter, 11 a quarter, we get 11 a quarter, 11 a quarter, we get 11 a quarter, half, 11, 50, but about 50, we get 50, we get 50, but about 50, we get 50, 50, 75, 11, 75, 11, 50, 75, sold it over 11, 50, 10, 31. 7094 bull calf, 7094 on the bull calf here, right here, about 1,000, everybody get down, about 1,000, everybody get 1,000, everybody get 900, at 9 here, about 9, here, everybody get 9, everybody get 9, everybody get 9, she's a 9 here, about 9, everybody get 9, everybody get 9 quarter, 9, everybody get 9 a quarter, at 9 a quarter, about 925, here, about 925, 50, at 950, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 950, 950, at 950, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 950, 950, 925 down here, gotta be 50, 950, everybody get 950, everybody get 950, sold at over 925, 10, 31. 7204 bull calf, 7204 on the bull calf, about 9, here, 9, 9, 9, 9, 800, at 8 here, but on 8 quarter, 8, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, half, but on 50, 50, 50, and on 75, here, but on 8, 9, here, 9, 900, here, 9 quarter, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a quarter, and I'll have, here, but on 50, now 75, 9, 75, here, 9, 75, here, 1,000, 1,000, here, but on 1,000, 9, 75, here, but on 1,000, 1,000, 9, 75, here, but on 1,000, sold at over 975. Put them on 10, 31. $70, $92. Bull calf. Did you say bull calf? $90, $72 on the bull calf. Here we go. Right there on this one. But I'm on 8. But give 8. But give 8, 6. Here, but I'm on 6. But give 6. But give 6. But give 6. But give 5. Hit 5 here. But I'm on 5. Here, but I'm on 5. Here, but I'm on 5. Here, but give 5. Here, but give 5. 3. 3. But I'm on 300. Here, but give 3 quarter. At 3 and a quarter half. But I'm on 350. At 350. Now 75. 3. Somebody about 4. But give 4. But give 4. But about 4 and a quarter. Now half. Here, but about 450. 75. Hit 4. Somebody about 5. Here, but about 5. 5 and a quarter half. Here, but about 550. 75. Hit 5. Somebody about 5. Here, but about 5. Somebody about 6. Here, but give 6. But give 6. And now quarter. 60. Here, but about quarter half. Here, but about 650. That's but about 50, but 50, but 650. See, but about 650. But about 650. That's it. But 650, but 650. 625, 50, 75, 675. Now 7. And now quarter, 7 and a quarter half. Here, but about 7 and 7. Here, but 775, 775. That's 7 half. Here, but about 7, 7. Here, but 775. Sold at over 7 and a half. 45, 50. Yeah, 7098. Bull calf, 7098. Bull calf. Here we go. Right here, but about 5. Here, but about 5. Here, but about 5. Here, but about 5. Here, but get 5. Here, but get 5. 3, 3, 3. But about 3. 3 quarter. But about 3, 3 and a quarter. 3, 3 and a quarter. But about 3. But get 3 and a quarter. But get 3 and a quarter half. Here, but about 3. 50. Some but about 5. Here, but about 3. Some but about 4. But get 4. But get 4 now. Quarter now half. And now somebody about 4. Some but about 5. Here, but about 5. 5 quarter half. Here, but about 5. 50. Somebody 5. 6. And now quarter. 6 and a quarter now half. Here, but about 6 and a half. Somebody about now 7. 7. But get 7. But get 7. And 7. But get 7 now quarter. 7 and a quarter half. Here, but about 7 and a half. 7 and 5. 7. 7 and 5. And 7 and a half. Here, but get 7. 7 and 5. 7. 7 and 5. Everybody gets 775. Sold at over 7.5. 45.50. What you got? 69.82 heifer, 69.82 heifer. Right here, but about 3, 3, but about 3. But get 3, but get 3, but get 3, but get 3, 2, 2, 2, but about 2, but get 200, but about 2, but get 2, but get 2, but get 2, but get 200, but about 1. Head 1 here, quarter, 1 here, but about 1 a quarter, 1 a quarter, but get 1 a quarter. Head 1 here, but about 1 a quarter, but get 1 a quarter, 1 here, but about 1 a quarter, 1 a quarter. Head 125, but about 125, 125, 50. Head 150, somebody 5 now, 2, 2, 2, but about 2, 2 quarter. At 2 and a quarter now, half here, but about 250. At 250, somebody 5 here, but about 2, somebody about 3, 3, 3 quarter, but about quarter half. Here, but about 350. Somebody 5 now 4. Now quarter half. Here, but about 4 and a half. Hit 4 and a half. Here, get 4 and a half. Here, get 4 and a half. 4 and a half. Here, get 4 and a half. Here, get 4 and a half. 4 and a half. Sold at over 4 and a quarter. 45.50. 71.21, 71.21. Bull calf in right here, but about 3, 3, but about 3, but get 3, but get 3, 2, at 2, 2, but about 2, but get 200, but get 2 quarter, but about 2, 2 and a quarter, at 2, 2 and a quarter, but about 2, but get 2 and a quarter, but get 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, but about 2 and a quarter, at 2, 2 and a quarter, but get 2 and a quarter, but get 2 and a quarter, $200 now quarter, but about 2, but get 2 and a quarter, but get 2 and a quarter, but get 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, sold at over 200, put them on 45.50. 70, 93 bull calf, 70, 93 bull calf. I think about 1,000. Everybody get about 1,000. Everybody get 1,900. And 90. Everybody get 9 and a quarter. Everybody get 9. Everybody get 9 and a quarter. Half. About 50. At 950. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 950. 950. 75. 975. Everybody get 1,000. Everybody get $1,000 now. Quarter. But 10. Everybody get 10 and a quarter. Everybody get 10 and a quarter. 1025. Here about 1025. At 1025. 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 1050. 75. 1075. At 1050. Everybody get 1075. Everybody get 1075. Sold at over 10.50, 10.31. 70-97 bull calf, 70-97 bull calf, and I tell you about 7, somebody get 5, hit 5 quarter, but about 5 here now, 5 and a quarter, half, here, but about 5.50, somebody 5, now 6, and now quarter, 6 and a quarter, now half, here, but about 6 and a half, somebody 5, now 7, somebody get somebody now quarter, half, at 7.50, somebody 5, here, but get 7, somebody 5, 7, somebody 5, B, now quarter, 8 and a quarter, half, at 8.50, somebody 5, here, but about 8, somebody 9, now quarter, 9 and a quarter, half, here, but about 50, somebody 5, 9, somebody 5, and 9.50, 9, somebody 5, here, but get 9, somebody 5, sold it over 9.50. 40 on 1, 2, I'm sorry, 40 on 2. 70-95 bull calf, 70-95 on the bull calf here. I tell you about 1,000. Everybody get down about 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. Everybody get down now quarter. At 10, 10 a quarter, about 10 a quarter. Everybody get 10, 10 a quarter, about 10. Everybody get 10, 25, 50. At 10, 50. Somebody about 10, somebody 5, 11. Everybody get 1,100. Everybody get 11. And now quarter, 11, 25, 50. 11, 50, but about 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 11, 50. 11, 25, but about 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. 11, 50. Sold it over 11, 25. 10, 31. 70-99 bull calf, 70-99 on the bull calf right there. Here we get about 1,000. $1,000 now quarter, but about 10, but get 10 a quarter, but about 10, 25, now 50. Now somebody 5, here we get 10, somebody 5, 11, now quarter, 11 a quarter, but about 25, 50. Now 75, 11, 75, 11, 75, here, but about 75, sold it over 11, 50, 40 on 1. 70-80 bull calf, 70-80 on the bull calf, and about 1,000. Everybody get down about 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. Everybody get down about 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. 1,000 about 1,000. Everybody get 900. At 90, everybody get 9 quarter. 90, everybody get 9 quarter. Everybody get 9 a quarter. 925. You want about 25. 925. At 90, everybody get 925. 25. You want about 925. 925 here now 50. At 950, about 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 950. 1 everybody get 950. Somebody 5. 9 somebody 5. Here everybody get 975. And 950. Everybody get 975. Here what about 975? Here what about 975? Sold it over 950. 1031. 70-76 bull calf, 70-76 on the bull calf. Here we go. Right there, but about 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. Everybody get down, but about 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. Now quarter, but about 10. Everybody get 10 a quarter, but about 10 a quarter. 10.25. 10.25. 15, but about 10. 15. Everybody get 50. Somebody 5 here, but about 10. Somebody 5. 11. 11 here now quarter. 11 a quarter. Everybody get 11 a quarter. Half. What about 50? 11.50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 11.50. 11.25. What about 50? Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Sold it over 11.25. Put them on 10.31. 70-77 bull calf. I'm tell you about 1,000. Everybody get down about 1,000. Everybody get 1,000. Everybody get down about 1,000. Quarter, but everybody get 10 a quarter. 10 a quarter, but about 10 a quarter. Half. Here, but about 10, 50. Somebody 5, 10. Somebody 5 here now 11. 11 here now quarter. Now half. Here, but about 50. 11, 50. 11, 30, 40, 40, but about 40, 50, but about 50. Everybody get 50, 60. 11, 60. Everybody get 60. Everybody get 60. Everybody get 60. Sold it over 11, 50. 10, 31. At 70-96 heifer, 70-96 heifer, right there. Here we go. Right there, but about 5. Here, but about 5. Then, but about 5. 3, 3, but about 3. But get 3. But get 3. At 3, 3, but about 3. But get 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 2. 2, but about 2. But get $200 now quarter. At 2 and a quarter. But about 2 and a quarter. Half. Here, but about 2. 50. Somebody 5. Now 3. 3, but now quarter. Half. Here, but about 3. 50. Somebody 5. And now 4. 4. Now quarter. Here, now half. Here, but about 4. Now somebody 5. And now 5. Here, but about 500. Now quarter. 5 and a quarter. Half. Here, but about 5. 50. Somebody 5. And now 6. Here, but get 6 here and a quarter. 6 here, but about 6 and a quarter. But get 6 and a quarter. 60, but about 6 and a quarter. 60, everybody get 6 and a quarter. Everybody get 6 and a quarter. 60, everybody get 625. Sold it over 600. Put them on 45.50. 69.88 bull calf, 69.88 on the bull calf here. Right there, but about 12. Here, but about 12 here now quarter. At 12 here, but about 12 and a quarter. Half. Here, but about 12.50. Somebody 5. 12. Somebody about 13. 13. 13. 13. Here, but about 13. 12.80. Now 90. But about 12.90. Now 13. 13. Now 10. 13. 10. 20. 20. 30. 30. But about 30. But you get 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 30. Sold it over 13. 20. 58.61. 71 14 71 14 bull calf here about 1,000. Everybody get down about $1,000 now quarter, but about 10, but get 10 a quarter. 10 10 a quarter half. Here about 10 50. Somebody 5 10 somebody 5 now 11 now quarter 11 a quarter 11 a quarter half 11 50 but about 50 but get 50 30 30 but about 30 but get 30 40 but get 30 but about 40 50 11 50 but get 50 but get 50 but get 50 but get 50 11 50 11 50 11 50 sold it over 11 40 but about 10 31. 72 29 heifer 72 29 on the heifer. Right there, about 9. Here we go, 900, we go 9, 9, we go 9, we go 9, quarter, 9, we go 9, quarter, we go 9, quarter, 925. Here about 25, 50, 950, somebody 5, around 1,000. Here we get down, but about 1,000 now, quarter and a half, I want about 10, 50, somebody 5. Here we get 10, somebody 5 now, 11, 1,100 now, quarter, 11 a quarter, half. Here about 50, 1150. Here we get 50, we get 50, 1150, somebody 5, 11, somebody 5, 12. Here about 12, here about 12, here about 12, quarter, about 12. Here we go quarter now, half. At 1250, but about 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 1250. At 1225, here about 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50, 1250. Sold at over 1225, 6181. Yeah, 71, 62, bull calf. 71, 62 on the bull calf here, but about 1,000. Everybody get down, but about 1,000. 1,000, everybody get 1,000. But about 1,000, everybody get 1,000. Quarter, but about 10, a quarter, half. What about 10, 50, 75, 10, 75, now 11. And now quarter, 11 a quarter, 11 a quarter, 11 a quarter, 11 a quarter. You want in, 11, 10, 20, 11, 20, 30. But about 30, we get 30, 40. But about 40, we get 40, we get 40, we get 40, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50. But about 50, we get 50, we get 50. Sold up over 1140, 61, 81 on 2. 71.23 heifer, 71.23 on the heifer here. At anybody about 7, anybody gets 6. That's anybody about 6. Here we get 5 here, but about 5 here, but about 500. Hit 5 here, but about 5 here, but about 5 here. We get 4, but about 4. We get 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 3. 3, but about 3. We get 3. 2. 200, but about 2. 2, but about 2. We get 200. We get 2. 2 now quarter. 2 and a quarter, but about 2. We get 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter. We get 2 and a quarter. 200 now quarter now half. What about 250? 250 here. Got about 250, somebody 5, now 3, but about 300, everybody get 3, now quarter, 3 and a quarter, half, here, but about 350, somebody 5, 3, somebody 5, here, but about 3, somebody 5, 4, and 4, everybody get 4, everybody get 4, 400, here, but about 4, and 4, everybody get 4, everybody get 400, everybody get 4, not quarter, everybody get 4 and a quarter, and 4 and a quarter, everybody get 4 and a quarter, 400, everybody get 4 and a quarter, everybody get 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, half, here, but about 450, somebody 5, 4, somebody about 5, here, but about 500, now quarter and a half, here, but about 550, somebody 5, now 6, now quarter, and now half, 6 and a half, here, but about 6 and a half, everybody get 6 and a half, everybody get 6 and a half, 6 and a half, everybody get 6 and a half, everybody get 6 and a half. Sold up every 6 and a quarter. 28.89. 28.89. 70, 78, bull calf, 70, 78 on the bull calf here. Right here, about 11, 1,100, everybody 11, 11, everybody 11, everybody 11, 11 and now quarter, 11, everybody 11 a quarter, everybody 11, 25, 50, 11, 50, but about 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, 75, 11, 75, 60, 70, somebody get somebody now 80, 11, 80, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 80, everybody get 90, everybody get 90, everybody get 90, everybody get 90, 11, 80 now 90, 11, 90, everybody get 90, everybody get 90, you want to do it, everybody get 11, 90, sold at every 11, 80, 10, 31. 7,100 bull calf, 7,100 on the bull calf here, right here in this one. Here we go, about 900. Everybody get 9, everybody get 9, everybody get 900, everybody get 9, everybody get 9, everybody get 9, quarter, 9, everybody get 9, quarter, everybody get 9, 25, 9, 25, 50, everybody get 9, 50, somebody 5, 9, 75, everybody get 10, now quarter, about 10 a quarter, 10, 10 a quarter, everybody get 10 a quarter, half, here, what about 10, 50, somebody 5, here, what about 10, 75, 10, somebody about 60, 70, somebody get somebody now 80, 10, 80, everybody get 80, 9, everybody get 10, 90, 10, 90, now 11, 1100 now 10, 10, 10, but about 10, 11, 10, 10, 20, everybody get 11, 20, 20, everybody get 20, everybody get 20 now, 30, 30, everybody get 30, everybody get 30, 11, 30, but about 30, everybody get 30, everybody get 30, everybody get 30, everybody get 30, sold at every 11, 20, 10, 31. 72.24 bull calf. But about 11. Everybody get 1100. Everybody get 11. Everybody get 1100 now. Quarter. 1100 now. Quarter and a half. What about 50? 1150. 1150. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 1150. 1150. 30. 40. 40. 40. Now 50. What about 50? Now 60. 1160. That's it. Everybody get 60. 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 Sold at every 1150. 10. 31. 72.27 bull calf. 72.27 on the bull calf here. Right here, 1100. And 11, everybody 11. Everybody 1100 now. What about 11? 11 here now. Quarter. 11, everybody 11 a quarter now. Happy. What about 50? 1150. 1150. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 1150. 1150. Everybody get 50. Everybody get 50. 1125. What about 50? Sold up over 1125. 68. 61.81 on 2. 61.81 on 2. 71.69 bull calf. 71.69 on the bull calf. Ready, what about 9? Here, everybody get 9, everybody get 9, 8 here, everybody get 8, everybody get 800 now, quarter, everybody get 8 here, everybody get 8 and a quarter, everybody get 8 and a quarter, 8 here, everybody get 8 and a quarter, 8 here, what about quarter, everybody get 8 and a quarter, everybody get 8 and a quarter, 825 here, what about 25 here, what about 8, 25, 50, 50, 50, everybody get 50, somebody 5, now 9, everybody get 9, everybody get 9, now quarter, now half, 950, 950, everybody get 950, everybody get 950, 950, everybody get 950, 925, what about 50, everybody get 50, everybody get 50, sold at over 925, 10, 31.